So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing excellent out there. Today's video is all about long exposure photography. I'm going to take you through my settings, my gear and everything else you need for this process. So what is light painting or long exposure, you may wonder. It is simply painting with light while the shutter of your camera is open for certain time like 10 or 15 seconds. To break this down, I will divide this topic in two parts: settings and the gear or essentials you need for this process. Talking about settings, it should be always different in different lighting conditions. For example, during daytime, the ISO of your camera or your phone should be at its lowest and the aperture should also be at the lowest. In long exposure, the shutter speed of your camera should be always higher, like 10, 5 or 3 seconds. It will always change according to the situation you are in. If you don't keep the shutter speed high enough, the motion you want to capture will be incomplete and the outcome of your image might not be pleasing as you desire. To capture every motion in the foreground, you must always use a higher shutter speed so you get every motion in your image. Now about the gear, what you simply need is a tripod for stabilization, which is the most important thing you need for this whole process. Without it, you cannot do long exposure photography. You always need a stable base or a tripod on which your phone or camera can sit. I would drop some link in the description below for you to buy some good tripods which I have used for affordable price. After the tripod, the second thing is a torch. A torch is also mandatory because it is really hard to focus your subject in dark and you might end up with some blurry photos which you don't want. It will ruin the whole shoot for and your mood as well. Remember, always carry flashlight with you. It's most important thing. The third thing is optional. If you are alone doing light painting or long exposure photography, you might also need an intervalometer, because in that condition you have no one to click pictures for, and that's why you need an intervalometer app. I would also give you a link for intervalometer app in the description below. So here are some photos I clicked the other day with my friend Yash. If you like them, please comment down below that you like them. Do tag me in your photos if you have clicked some good pictures. I would love to check them out. Remember, you can always use some different light source for this technique. I have also used fire, steel wool, tube light. I have also made a tube light, so if you want to make your own, please check my video on how I made a light painting stick at home, which is fairly cheap at amount of 400 rupees only, so you might also check it. At last, be creative with what you do. Photography is all about having fun. Even if you click some bad pictures, don't delete them, keep them with you and see what are the mistakes you did while doing it and try to improve it on the next day. Just don't give up quickly, and I'm 100% sure you also will get some good image outputs. That's it for the video. I hope you guys liked the video. If you liked it, consider liking the video, and if you like the theme of channel, please also do subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to subscribe, it's totally fine. Till then, I will see you guys in the next video.